all about rings. This is great if you need a gift for somebody or a gift to yourself. Today I'll show you how to make rings like this, and make sure to stick around until the end for the full montage. We're gonna start with the bead ring. These are the easiest ones to make, the fastest ones. I happen to have these beads from like a really long time ago, and I had this, I don't know what you call the white thing. I would say the rest is kind of self-explanatory. And my first attempt was a fail, as you can see, because I didn't use enough beads. I'm just gonna try to shape it into a ring shape by using a nail polish, and you'll see me do this a lot because it's the exact size of my finger actually, and it wasn't that hot. That's why I was able to touch it right away. I don't know if you've seen these chunky rings, the clay rings are kind of everywhere. The ones you buy are very expensive, so everybody's kind of trying to make them. The first one is just a really simple one. In general, you're gonna need to have something to measure your ring size. I use a nail polish because it fit perfectly. Next up, we're gonna do this little swiggly one that I love. You just like wiggle the clay around, and then you kind of try to push it together so they stick. Here I kind of messed it up trying to lift it, and they weren't really attached together, but then you just try to make it into a ring shape, so when it's in the oven it bakes correctly and in the shape you want it to. This one is also easy. You're just gonna take the white and the orange and twist them together. And finally, by mixing these two colors together, we're gonna make a marble effect for the last ring. And this was meant to be a very chunky one. I tried to make the shape I wanted with an X-Acto knife, as you can see. You really don't need any extra tools. You can just use your hands and you can still get a really good result. This last one that you're seeing is not gonna be a ring by itself. It's kind of gonna work as a charm. You're gonna see what I do with it kind of at the end of the video, so stick around for that. This is me painting my clay rings. I will paint some of them for extra details because I like to use white clay and then paint over it, because then you can add as many details as you want and you don't have to buy extra clay just to have different colors. Even in this video, you can see me paint over some of the orangey pinky clay because I didn't end up liking the color. Welcome to the last category. This is gonna be wire rings. You're gonna start off by cutting some 40 centimeter wire. Push the wire through the bead and then once again to make this little loop. Then I took my nail polish and I started wrapping the wire around it. I did this multiple times. I did this 3 times, and then you start wrapping it around the bead itself. Once you take it off, the wire that is left can be wrapped around itself. If you don't have any pliers, it doesn't matter. I just use them to make my wire a bit tighter and have a bit more precision, but feel free to just use your hands. You're going to get 2 wires that when folded are about 14 centimeters long. Then you're going to put them on top of each other. Take a smaller piece of wire and wrap it at the top under the little circle thing we have. Start pulling up the 2 out of the 4 strands. Push the joined wires through the bead and then bend them to meet the other wires at the top. Wrap the 2 strands that don't have the bead around the bead and repeat this until done. Once you reach the end, take the leftover strands and repeat what you did at the top with the spare wire and wrap it around. finally push the wires through the loop and make it into a ring. And for the final ring, we will need two types of wire, one thick one and another thinner one. Cut 3 strands of the same length thick wire. Take 2 of them and wrap the thin wire around one of the thicker ones. And the second wrap will be around both of them. Do this 3 times. You can always push the wires together using your nails to make the design tighter. Take the one thick wire left and start wrapping the thinner wire around the top 2 wires. Do this 3 times. After that, continue by wrapping the thin wire around the bottom 2 again and repeat all of this until the design is done. You can use pliers to flatten the design and then curl the ends. And finally shape it into a circle and voila, here's your ring. So you reached the end of the video. Comment something down below, like this video and subscribe, and reach out to me on Instagram at thisgirlty. You're